Ladies and gentlemen, we're here at the fabulous Spartanburg, South Carolina, at the fabulous Freight Yard. Here with Joe Power, and who's the guest here?
This is none other than Josh Johnson.
Okay,
formerly of Fern.
He's a featured artist tonight.
He's our featured artist, as we do weekly.
Okay, and the Freight Yard here in Spartanburg has a jam night on Thursdays for anyone to come and do their thing. And we are here to help as a pregame show, but today everybody was late. So the pregame show kind of came, even I was late for this thing, man. They shut the big parking lot down over there, and it kind of, the one behind Delaney's.
Yeah, Spartanburg parking is about to become a Rubik's Cube.
They better have a lot of valet parking like they kind of do now. They do downtown now for some reason.
If I have to pay someone to park my car in Spartanburg, I have a boat now.
So we talked to Sam earlier, and we were live streaming. We're not live streaming now because of our video guys here, and we're going to do that. But
cool.
But Joe, tell him what's going on with you beside the jam night. What's happening?
This started earlier this year, I guess. Well, it started probably January, February, where Kenneth and Caleb grabbed me and said, "Hey, do you want to do the Tuesday night thing? But now we're doing it on Thursday and mix together open mic." And I think maybe there was supposed to be a featured artist, but maybe it just fizzled out back in the day. I'm not really sure. But it got to the point where they're like, let's combine a featured artist, open mic, and then maybe an open jam. So that turned into like a 3-for-1 thing on Thursday nights. And so then Kenneth gave me a list of about 70 names, headliners that have played at Freight Yard in the past or who were booked that year. So most likely you see someone on Thursday, you can catch them as a headliner
sometime down the road, yeah.
Either in the past or coming up next year, since we're in freaking November already almost.
Now I'm horrible with remembering names. I'm sorry.
No worries, I am too.
And what's your name again? I'm sorry.
Josh. What's your name again?
Mark.
Sorry.
Well, yeah. There we go. All right. So Josh, what else are you doing besides coming up here and playing the jam night with your buddy Joe?
I work in a plant nursery. It's always a good time.
Oh, sure.
I play with a band called the IRS.
Okay, Greenville-based band.
Yes, sir. Greenville, Clemson.
Okay.
And then, like you said, Fern, working on our first album. Everybody's long distance right now, so it's not making it easy, but
Connecticut's a long way.
I know. It's so far.
Connecticut's fun, though. I liked when I was there for the little bit I was there for.
I've
nice.
actually never made it that far. We'll get there one day.
Right on. Hey, keep playing music, man. Everything's possible, right?
That's true. Music will take you everywhere.
Now, Joe also plays with numerous people here in Spartanburg and Greenville. Joe, what else you got going on? I know you're doing Mega-Wish. Well, I know you're doing Mega-Wish, and then you play with Shane Pruitt. Here's a local.
Heart and Skip is the blues trio with Jason Phillips and Shane Pruitt. Yep. We just released an album. Playing Fall for Greenville Sunday.
This makes your sixth album, right?
Sixth album. Yep. Doing hard work with a blues trio.
Yeah.
Putting them out as often as we can. But that's a band that's just dripping with creativity. We get together and we write 6 songs in a day. It's just ridiculous.
Well, now you're a Spartanburg native too, aren't you, Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Shane's a multi-generational Spartanburg guy. Is your family born here in Spartanburg too?
Close by, Taylor's.
Okay.
Taylor's.
What about you, Joe?
Dude, I'm from Australia.
Really?
I'm an immigrant.
That's right.
Actually?
Yeah.
So your parents were born in Australia?
Dad was born in Australia, came here to go to school, met Mom, which is why I have a southern accent, because they went back, started a family, and then moved back. And then, of course, as you get a little bit older, you get in enough fights in school, you start to you lose that accent after a while.
Yeah, right.
Kids are mean.
But
then they make you, it just turns you into a stronger person.
What gives you stuff to write about?
That's true. There's a little bit of like a fable, I guess, with like the more messed up your life is, the better artist you're going to be.
Yeah.
There aren't that many kids that grow up in gated communities that write ridiculously good albums. Their art's usually just Thomas Kincaid or they think white is a color.
Yeah, no, it's not. Definitely
Their
not.
houses look like banks.
That's your authenticity, man.
So how long have you guys been playing together?
Dude, I think we met when you were working at Practice Pad.
Yeah, about a year.
That place is not around anymore, is it?
No.
It's not, unfortunately. I miss it every day.
We all do. We all miss it dearly. But it was a headache for Matt and Sam to run. It was difficult.
Did they also have a recording studio in there?
I think Fastest would set up stuff and record people.
Mobile studio.
But there's so many studios in Greenville now. There's so much going on in Greenville. It's about to be like this little miniature Nashville. I'm sure of it. A decade, there'll be people playing on the streets, busking. There'll be doors open and venues all up and down downtown. I'm convinced that's what's going to happen.
Well, Spartanburg's growing quite exponentially.
It is.
They're ruining the square down there to put up some big high-rises or semi-high-rises.
There'll be a lot of money here.
It will.
But then it's a matter of will the music venue survive? Like, the question is, does the like when I was, 18 to 22, we grew up with like 12 venues in Spartanburg. We had
big time.
the pick of where you would want to go and see 1,000 good bands. And it's not easy to run a venue anymore with the liquor liability crisis and
still going on, folks.
Even just the fact that you don't really buy music anymore. You get so much of it for free.
Although vinyl is making a comeback.
Dude, I
buy vinyl all the time.
With Hurt and Skip, we sold like 30 or 40 pre-sale vinyls and sold another 20 at the album release party.
That's pretty cool.
And I was blown away.
That's
if you can get rid of half your records, you're killing it. But I knew a punk band once they couldn't keep tapes. They were selling $5 tapes.
Right, yeah.
So I think there's going to be, I'm really hoping that like the youth of America does a little bit of a thing where the 90s wiped out that 80s hair metal trash, and there'll be like a revolution against the internet. Well, and kids are going to want analog stuff again.
What was super cool back in the day is that when I was like right out of high school, it was all pop, right? It was Madonna and Michael Jackson, and then grunge knocked all that stuff off the top 10. And I'm not a big fan of grunge. I love Soundgarden, but I'm not a big fan of grunge so much. But I was so happy that happened.
Right, you can admire it. Like, I'm not a huge jam band fan. Like, I get in arguments with my buddies all the time about, like, the Fish versus Grateful Dead conversation, and I'm like, well, I hate both of them.
I walked out of the Fish concert.
I admire both of them. Yeah. You're allowed to admire an artist and still not consume their content.
That's true. Speaking of, Consumers have got a reunion show coming up.
That's true. That's news. Actually, let's break that news on Mark's podcast.
Well, I saw it online.
It just happened like legitimately like 3 days ago.
Well, yeah, I saw it like 2 days ago.
It's the 20-year reunion. We broke up in 2019, but we got together in 2005.
Okay.
So I made a band last 15 years almost, which is like a feather in your cap to keep anybody on task for 15 years.
Now, ladies,
it's a miracle.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are recording live here at the Freight Yard at the Jam Night. So look, all you bands out there and all you solo guys, come on down and support live music and come play your stuff. Come show your soul to us, man. We'd love to see it.
Get involved.
Josh. Right?
Yes, sir.
So I knew I'd remember it at least 1 out of 5 times.
I'll give you the next 4.
So how long have you been playing music, bro?
I was probably 8.
And what was your instrument?
I actually started on ukulele.
Oh, wow.
I couldn't hold a guitar yet.
There you go.
I tried, it just couldn't happen. So I was like, we'll start with the small version.
Hey, that's how you learn the theory, Rocco.
I went around, I played like a mandolin and banjo and dobro, and then I started playing guitar.
You worked up by size.
Yeah, little by little.
Joe, what instrument did you start playing on?
My dad's horrible Hohner acoustic guitar.
Did it have a bridge on it or no bridge?
The action was enough to park a Cadillac underneath. So I got so good at grip strength. Like I'm never going to be a lead guitar player. Like, people will be like, why don't you ever play solos? I'm like, I grew up and was obsessed with people like Skip James and Huddy Ledbetter. I wanted to be the guy that could play 3 chords and tell a story. Like, that was always my dream. And so it's like, you get good at playing a crappy acoustic guitar, you can strangle anything after that.
What's the guy that plays Rolling Stones? Oh, man. The lead guitar player, sometimes I forget names so bad.
From the Stones?
Keith Richards.
Keith
says he only knows 3 chords.
And he plays open tuning.
I believe it.
So he has to play less than 3.
He doesn't even have an E string.
Right.
He got rid of his high E. Just 5 strings.
He's a weirdo because he covers his hands in baby powder before he plays guitar. I'm like,
I need to try
Then again, if you just replace guitars every time you play them, like, this one's ruined, give me a new guitar then.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can hear the band warming up here. We're going to go ahead. Joe, hey, appreciate you coming out. Guys, I know it's a short one, but we're going to let the band kick on. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been with the Sparkle City Sessions here at downtown Spartanburg, South Carolina at the fabulous Freight Yard. See you later.
Thank you.